Perfect. So I am Sudhakar. People know me as QTP Sudhakar. Probably a lot of people already aware of me, but if you don't, then here is my profile. I've been working in this industry for the past 21 years. So I'm a I worked as a QA head for the past 4 years, and now I started Wipe Test Q. So I've started my career around 21 years ago, and now after 21 years, taken almost 10K plus trainings, out of which 500 plus classroom trainings, 200 plus corporate trainings, and I usually talk in different seminars as well. This is about myself. So before I proceed, I wanted to know about your expectation about this Playwright Testlead training demo. I will just give a glance about what we will be, what you will be learning as part of this training. The first thing you have to remember when it comes to Playwright Testlead training program, the concentration mostly on the experience side. That means people who are working as manual test engineers, people who are working as Selenium test engineers, they wanted to keep some 3 to 4 years of experience in Playwright and then wanted to try for the jobs. This is a regular, I'll say that, it's a new normal. Everyone will follow it. Right. So you learn, and then you will keep some experience saying that you have some experience in Playwright, you have some experience in some test automation, and then you will try for the jobs. Right. So I'm keeping that in my mind and then designed this program. I'm keeping that in my mind and then designed this program. This is Playwright Testlead training demo, where you will be understanding about what I will be teaching across this Playwright training. This is going to be a basic to advanced training. I will be teaching TypeScript, JavaScript, Playwright, frameworks, GenAI, agents, MCPs, everything we'll be discussing. This is a 2 months training program. So this is what glance about this Playwright Testlead training demo. If you have any other expectations, please do let me know so that I can alter this training program. Okay. Hope everyone is expecting the same thing. Swarna, Roop Kumar, Padmaja, Lakshmi, Hari.
Yes.
Is this what you're expecting from this training or something else? Because if you wanted to learn something nowadays, you don't need to join any live training program, isn't it? There is a lot of content, isn't it? There is a lot of content. What is that content? You have content in YouTube, content in Udemy. There is a lot of free documentation available. But what do you need? A mentor. You need a mentor, isn't it? So I will be your mentor, and then I will give training. I'll make you practice. And the difference, what I'm going to do in this training program is we will not be having daily training. We are going to have 1 day training, 1 day practice, 1 day training, 1 day practice, right? So this is how you will learn what you're actually listening to. It's not like only viewing a video. It's not going to be a YouTube video kind of training or Udemy kind of training where I'll teach and then give up to you for the practice. It's not going to be like that. You will practice in my session and in my presence, you will practice. That is the whole idea about this program. It is not going to be like, it is going to be hand holding you until you learn that. It is going to be hand holding you until you learn that. Hope everyone understood. If you can spend time, then only you have to attend. If you cannot spend time, no, you cannot. Yes, Padmaja, you raised hand. Please. You can unmute and ask me. You raised hand, but you're not asking anything. Okay, fine. Because we cannot hear you. Is anyone can hear you? Yes. If you are not able to talk, you can actually send a message to chat.
I think she texted some message in the chat.
Yes, she texted, but I cannot see it. I can see that hi, sir, but I cannot see anything other than that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Not an issue. So what you have to remember, only for seeing what I'm teaching, no, this is not a right course for you. What I'm saying is, you have to practice. So for that purpose, what I'm making sure is weekly, 3 days of theory, 2 days of 3 days theory, and 2 days practice mandatory. So you will be practicing in my presence. You will be practicing in my presence. It is not going to be, I'm giving up to you for the practice. No, I'm not going to do that. Remember this. Okay. Now, what I will be teaching here. So you will have, I'll explain you, and also I'll guide you, and I'll handhold you. All these three will be there. You have to practice. That is very, very important. Okay. And you will have in-class practice. If you want, you can do daily, or you will be doing day by day. You have anyway the practice sessions. That means, so 1 day training, 1 day practice. So weekly, 3 days training and 2 days practice. And what you will be learning here, you will learn the Playwright, the JavaScript and TypeScript mastery. That means you will understand how to write JavaScript, how to write TypeScript. You will practice on TypeScript. I will start with JavaScript and TypeScript, Node.js, JavaScript and TypeScript. I will start with them. Next, I will go to Playwright. You will be understanding everything related to Playwright, Playwright test, and framework, creating framework, and using AI to create the framework. Everything related to the page object model framework, Cucumber BDD framework, everything will be covered. Next, you will be understanding about the CI/CD part. So GitHub Actions or Docker or parallel executions. So everything will be covered as part of CI/CD. As part of GenAI, you will be learning prompt, context engineering, and creating AI agents. So as part of this course, you will be creating the IDE agents using agent.md. You will be learning that. And of course, how are you going to use AI and then write everything? In vibe testing, how can you use MCPs, AI agents, reading Jira stories, creating the test cases, reading Jira stories, reading test cases, and creating test automation. So how do you create the bugs directly from here itself? And what are the different agents are available, browser agents, everything will be covered as part of this course. Okay. So it is going to be basic to advanced. It is going to be basic to advanced. Okay. So you will be learning TypeScript, JavaScript to the complete lead level activities, the creation of framework, using GenAI, everything related to that. And this is my promise. When you practice in your portfolio, you will be having an e-commerce framework that has UI and automation API testing framework, and a self-healing framework. And you will also learn how to trigger tests by using CI/CD, by using GitHub Actions. So in my last batch, already many people have created frameworks. So if you observe here, these are all the frameworks that are created. The self-healing framework and the agentic framework also is created. And using GitHub Actions, people are already creating tests by using it. They fork it and they create it. This is what will be happening. And if you see the actions, automatically the agent will execute and create the test. These type of things you will learn as part of this training. So how are you going to learn? So you will learn how to configure an agent. Automatically it explores by using MCP. Automatically it explores by using MCP and create the tests. So this is what will be created by you. This is what will be created by you. Okay. If you see this, you will understand. So what exactly it is creating. So it is using GitHub Copilot and then exploring application, exploring by using Playwright, and then working with it. Okay. So this is all will be, these are all will be useful for creating workflows, and also it will enhance your test automation experience. And when the interviewer or anyone sees these things in your profile, they feel like, oh, they've done an excellent job in building the frameworks, in building the self-healing, in building the agentic behavior. So this is how they will think when they see these kind of repositories in your profiles. When they see these kind of repositories in your profiles, this is how they will feel. Okay. So ultimately what I'm saying is your profile should have something like this. You see, the Playwright, everything has been executed over CLIs, and then automatically, what happened? It is automatically creating tests. It is automatically creating tests directly from GitHub Actions. These type of things you will learn in this program. So when you are explaining these type of things to the interviewer, they'll feel like, okay, you have an excellent understanding of how agent works and how MCPs works, how GitHub Actions work, how GitHub Actions workflow works. And based on that, you will have a good salary increase or many good offers or level jumping. So these kind of things will be there. But everything depends on your practice. So if you don't have time for practice, I don't suggest this course. If you have time for practice, you will be learning in my sessions. That means you will be having 3+2 uh, uh, practice sessions. But apart from that, you have to spend your own time on practicing and then come back with the doubts, so that in 2 months you can able to become a Playwright test lead kind of person, and you can able to manage the interviews, and then you can work. As well as if you wanted to switch to any other job, yes, you can switch to any other job with you know with that level of increments. But in your profile, if your portfolio, if your GitHub portfolio is shown like this, automatically everyone will believe that yes, you did something great, isn't it? So this is what you will be getting in 2 months. So once you complete 2 months, and this is what you will be creating it. Okay, right? This is my promise. So now after 2 months, it will be like you're going to testing using Gen AI, you will be using AIDs, AI agents, MCPs, and then I will be interviewing you, and then I will also share your profile on LinkedIn saying that so and so person is certified by me. So he is good and he learned Playwright and he is good. He is certified by me. Okay, this is how it will be there on LinkedIn or in my website as well. Okay, so that it will. I'm giving visibility to you. I'm giving visibility to you so that anybody can, you know, uh, can refer you. And while referring, you can also say that, yes, I've been certified by my name. You can say that Vibe Test Q name, or you can say my name. Of course, I'll also share the profile, or I will I will also share your profile to, any openings, if any of my known companies. So I can do that. Okay. This is what I am promising from my side. Okay. So this is what my promise when it comes to Playwright and Playwright Test Lead training program. So please ask me if you have any questions. Please ask me if you have any questions.
So I said, right, I don't have any prior experience in automation or Selenium Java. So is it still good to start with Playwright with JavaScript, or should I complete for Selenium with Java? Then we have an added advantage there to learn Playwright. Is it any
No, no,
dependence?
no added advantage. Okay. So if you already know Selenium Java, it's like, one car and you are going to learn another car. Got it? So you will have that kind of advantage. If you already know one test automation tool, while learning other test automation tool, the concepts are same. Okay. So it becomes easier. So it doesn't mean that you need to have Selenium knowledge in order to learn Playwright. No, not required. Okay. Both are two different test automation tools. Whatever the effort that is required to learn Selenium, you will be needed the same level of effort for Playwright as well. Okay. Understood, Ru?
Yeah, I'm good.
You are good.
Yes.
So whatever the effort that is required for learning Selenium, the same level of effort required for Playwright as well. Here, the extra thing is you will be learning AI, and you know you have MCPs, agents, and I showed you, right. So these kind of things you can do in Playwright. Okay. So using MCP exploration and then create the tests. This is a live proof that how you just give a feature saying that I wanted to build this, and automatically over GitHub Actions, it will use MCP, it will use AI, and then finally it will create a pull request asking, yes, I've built this one. Got it? So this is the advantage you will have once you learn this course. You will understand how to build a test automation framework. Not only that, how can we use AI into test automation framework? How can we build the agents? How can we build the agents? And automatically the agent will work for you. Automatically the agent will work for you. So most people think that in order to build agents, you will have to learn some different programming languages. No, not required. Not required. Nowadays, everything is becoming simplified. Okay. So let's say, for example, I'll just show you. Simplified. So when I say that this is an agent, agentic workflow. So everything will be in text. This is an agentic workflow. Is there any language you are seeing? Is there any language are you seeing?
No, no.
You can read it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what if I say that this is an agentic workflow? So
No.
the industry is changing. GitHub introduced something called agentic workflow. You give documentation, it creates the flow for it. It creates all the code. You're not going to create all the code right, completely from the beginning. You have to create this one, and GitHub automatically converts into code and then executes it. This
So
is an
how
easy
the
debugger.
JavaScript or TypeScript is used in while, because you mentioned that it is already converting MCPs, right? So, but
Yes.
where the concepts of JavaScript or TypeScript will be using it?
So now see this. So here, this is a TypeScript.
Okay.
You see this? This is
Yeah.
TypeScripting. So we should know TypeScripting in order to design the tests. I wanted to design tests. Yes, I have to learn TypeScripting. Okay. You should not directly jump into creating agents and then using agents, using MCPs, all this. You should first learn how to implement and then use agents to do your work. First, you should know that. Then you have to use agents. Understood?
Yeah.
So, as part of that, what you will be learning. So, let me go to the last batch so that you can easily understand what I've taught. Okay. So, if you see this, this is my last batch repository. This is my last batch repository. I actually started with JavaScript variables, how to work with JavaScript, how to work with conditions, how to work with loops, conditions, all this. So once I've completed these things, then I switch to TypeScripting, right? So
Okay.
then I
Yeah.
switch it to Playwright. So explaining how Playwright works, how MCPs works. So first I explain how each and everything works, how no data reads, how to execute, how OOPS concepts are implemented here, and how do we implement page object model, right? So everything I'll be explaining in the beginning itself. Got it? So we'll be explaining page object model, all the framework concept, everything will be explained here. Everything will be explained here. Once you have completed everything, once you have completed TypeScript, JavaScript, TypeScript, JavaScript, Playwright test, page object model, and Cucumber BDD. So once you know all this, then I will start with the MCPs, Playwright
Okay.
MCPs, right? Using Playwright MCPs, using different agents, workflows. Got it? So workflows, making you to design the frameworks and then designing the agents that will automatically explore and then create the tests. So this is, so I told you, right? No, this is GitHub workflows, GitHub agentic workflows. It will automatically explore and then create the tests. Explore and then create the tests. It will automatically explore and create the test. So this is how you can create all. This is how you can create all. Right. So for this purpose, you will use AI to create all. For this purpose, you will use AI to create all. You will be learning what is skill, what is agent, what is workflow, everything. You will be understanding what is Playwright CLI, what is Playwright MCP, everything. Right. But so once you learned how to create, then you will learn how to use AI to do your job. Right. So this is how you will be learning different concepts. Yes, Padma, I think you raised hand, and what is your doubt? Please ask me. You raised hand. Right.
I
So
think she chatted in the chat window. Question is there.
yes, I'm new to automation as I have different background experience and this course helpful. Yes, no problem. You don't need to know. See, Selenium is not a prerequisite for Playwright. Remember, it is like, you're asking, no, I wanted to learn how to drive a a Maruti car, is there, do I need to learn some Hyundai car experience or what? That's what you're asking. No, you got it. So learning a car, both are learning cars. Got it? So it's not like, you need to practice. Watching a video is like watching how to drive a car. You need to practice. That's the reason this program contains 1 day training, 1 day practice. Like that means every week out of 5 days, 2 days are practice days. Monday, theory. Tuesday, practice. Wednesday, theory. Thursday, practice. Friday, theory. And weekend you will have for practicing. Weekend you will have for practicing. So like that, you have to practice, and I will be giving assignments. Okay. I also have a big Playwright hub as well. I also have a big Playwright hub as well. So this is the Playwright hub with all the documentation, with everything. I also have implemented this Playwright hub. Okay. So you will be learning all this. So you will start with JavaScript, TypeScript, Playwright, Page Object Model, BDD, and then you'll create. Yes, from the beginning itself, you will start creating project. The project is from the beginning itself, and then you will use AI agents to automate whatever you are doing. Right. So this is how it will be. So you'll have JavaScript and TypeScript. This is the flow. See this one. Right. The Playwright core, test automation framework, execution, everything. Right. So if I start with AI, then it becomes difficult. Right. So I already tried that approach. Okay. Last batch, I've tried, starting with AI. Before batch, I've tried in this way. So I'll say that, when I tried with AI, people have always started using AI. That's the main problem, what I saw. They start with AI. They started with AI. So before learning how to use JavaScripting, they started using AI. They started creating using AI, but they did not actually learn JavaScripting. So that's the reason I thought that, okay, no. So it's not working. That's what I thought. Yes. When it comes to API testing, Playwright itself is having API testing. Please do remember, Playwright itself is having API testing. Okay. It has Playwright API testing. Got it. So Playwright is for both UI and API testing. It is not that only Playwright supports only UI testing. No, Selenium, that's it. That is one of the difference between Selenium and Playwright. Playwright supports API testing. Okay. Right. So any other questions, please? So this is what you will be learning. Okay. And the ultimate goal is you will have a portfolio, automation. So some automation projects, some frameworks, and also you have executed, some CI/CD pipelines where the agent autonomously explore and create tests. So this is how you will be having it. Understood? Please ask me questions. Please ask me questions. Yes. Any other questions you have? No questions?
No more questions from my side. Thank you.
So I hope I've given all the data. Okay. The fee for this program is 30,000. and the program starts from 30th June, the last day of the month. So this is one of the thing. So authentication tokens, everything will be handled directly from there itself, from Playwright itself, and uh, by default, I'm coming up with a separate repository, the authentication repository, and everything will be handled there. And I'll show you that. So whatever I'm specifying here, you can easily learn it. The authentication with bearer token, all this. So this is what you're asking. Okay. Right? Yes. Any other are you expecting? So the main intention of this program is to make you the test lead level experience people. That is the main intention of this program. Okay. And I have to make you practice and make you understand about, the TypeScript, JavaScript, Playwright, AI, using them. So once you have that experience, automatically you can able to learn something better than. You can able to learn it. You don't need to worry about, I'm just watching the video and I don't have a trainer, I don't have a mentor. No, you're everything in front of me, you're doing it. And yes, yes, every session will be recorded. Every session will be recorded and will be shared with you. Like, I am already doing this via Google Drive, and the same thing will be given to you. Okay, every session will be recorded and will be shared with you. Every session will be recorded and will be shared with you. This is how every session will be recorded and will be shared with you. Yes. Yes, please ask me if you have any other questions. So now, some people will have doubt why we have to learn from me, from this training program. The reason is simple. I'll make you practice. You are practicing in presence of mind. In presence of mind. I'll handhold you. I'll make you learn. And this is my promise. Please ask me if you have any questions. Right? So weekends, that's for your practice. Weekdays, I will take care of you. Any questions, please? Any questions? Karthik, we are almost at the end and you have attended. Karthik, we are almost at the end and you have attended now. You just attended now. Please ask me if you have any questions. So, one thing I need from you, you have to practice. You will be practicing in my session. That's fine, but you have to practice on weekends as well. Please ask me if you have any questions. So these recording sessions will be available and you can download them. Okay. I don't mind. You can download them. What I believe is we are in AI world. Because of that, we are seeing changes almost every month. So whatever we have now, that means today, may not be valid after 1 year. Got it? And recording, I don't mind because there is a lot of content available for just 500 rupees. You have many courses on Udemy as well. You are attending because you wanted to achieve a goal that, yes, I wanted to shift to another job and you want a mentor, right? So I will be your mentor, the best mentor for your career, not just for this course. For your career, I'll be your mentor. Understood? So this is what my promise is. There are many videos available in YouTube, many courses are available in Udemy. You are attending my sessions just because you wanted to practice. You wanted to have a practical learning experience. That is one reason. And second, you need a mentor when you have stopped and immediately you need someone to answer. So, yes, I'm here. Karthik, any questions from you?
Yes, Sudhakar. See, as you know that Playwright is AI integrated.
Yes.
When we are typing some code in the
Yes.
it is auto-suggesting.
Yes.
Will you help us in doing our own coding? That is why we want to excel without the help of AI also.
Yes. That's how we start. That's how you start. Okay. You will not start like, you will not use AI from day one. The first thing, you are going to learn JavaScripting, you are going to learn TypeScripting, and then you will start learning Playwright. And for everything, you will be practicing every week, 2 days. 2 days is dedicated to practice sessions. Okay. 2 days dedicated to practice sessions. Right? So 3 days of theory, 3 days of theory plus 2 days of practice. Remember, 2 days of practice. So day one, that means Monday, theory, and Tuesday, practice. Wednesday, theory. Thursday, practice. Friday, theory. Weekend practice. I will be giving assignments what to practice on. Okay? You will be practicing everything. And I've created a big hub for it. Hub for each and every activity. Hub for each and every activity. Assignments, assessments, everything. Hub for each and every activity. How are you going to practice Playwright basics? Clear?
Yeah.
So that's how everything will be available. Right?
So that looks great. And also that the expectation is we need to implement Playwright in our existing project. So after
Exactly.
how many days we can say that we are Playwright ready within the course? Yeah.
So I am promising 2 months. We just need to spend the time. You just need to attend every day and make sure you spend at least 2 hours practice, 2 hours for practicing on weekend. Right? Once you do that, you will become Playwright ready. You just need to blindly trust me. That's it. You will be building the frameworks as well as the agents, like how I am showing here. This is just a test generator agent. It generates the test. You see, there is no code at all. AI completely going out of code, remember. AI completely going out of code, remember. You see this? This is an agent. In fact, these are all agent instructions. Works like agent. Right? So you can able to build all this with the help of AI. But remember, in order to do that, first you should know how exactly needs to be done. Understood?
Yes, correct.
So I can say that, yes, you can do something like this, but what is this one? How exactly it is going to execute each and everything? No, you don't know it, right? By seeing it, you can't understand anything, isn't it? Right? But what exactly it does? What exactly it does? It automatically explores and creates the tests. You don't need to do any activity. It automatically explores and creates the test. Interesting, right?
Yes.
Over GitHub itself, you just give the instructions. So this is what you need to do. Automatically, this Copilot CLI, it will work for you. It will work for you, and it will create tests for you. It will create tests for you. You see this? You see this? What is happening? It is automatically executing Playwright CLI, exploring the application. Once it is exploring the application, it is creating the test as well. Once it explores, it is creating the test as well. Interesting, right?
Yes.
So that means you are not doing anything. You have automated what you are doing, automating the automation itself. But how is this possible? Yes, once you learn it, once you understand how it can be done, isn't it? That's what you need to understand. Nowadays, there are many things. You go to YouTube, there are hundreds of videos which okay, they'll be talking about all this. But the back end, we have spent hours of time in order to make this happen. You don't know about all these things. You see the runs. There are many times you will see failures. Many times there will be failures, and it is not generating anything. It is not creating anything. See, these many executions are there, and in every execution you will not see that it is generated. No generation was there. No generation was there. No generation was there. No triggering is there. Every time it will say that no, I am not creating it. I am not able to do it. I am not executing Playwright. It will say that. So we have done a lot of trial and error, and finally we created this. But when it comes to video, we simply show that yes, this is how it will explore, and then we'll create it. Isn't it? So this is exactly what I'm saying. You need to understand there is a pain behind everything. You need to understand the pain. When you understand the pain, you can become master in that. Clear? This is what I'm telling you. So you will be learning all this. You will be learning all this. As part of this course, you will be learning all this. Any questions, please?
Yes, so that in one of your post, I just seen we will be helping how AI is integrated into manual testing.
Yes.
So will that
you will understand? Yes. So nowadays we have many MCP servers which will do work for you. It's not that only always human have to execute everything. No. Many times, which there are MCP servers will work for you. Okay. So that means there are browser agents. There are browser agents. So what is a browser agent? Browser agent. Assume that I wanted to perform some activity, right? What are all the options I have? For example, let's say I am going for page agent GitHub. How many of you know that there is a page agent GitHub? A lot of people doesn't know it. How does it work? A lot of people doesn't know it. It, it is by whom? Who's this? Who's this?
Alibaba.
Right. So they created something called page agent. What is this? So it will automatically perform activity. Try it now. So go to docs, and then when I say that, automatically it will run. You see? So it is an instruction, it is running. See it? So like that, like that. There is Cloud browser agent. It will automate for you. Cloud browser agent is there. Okay. And similar to that, there are browser use. There are so many other, right? So we can do manual testing by using them, right? So let company take care of all the tokens and all. Got it? Isn't it?
Yes.
And in order to execute on my application, the same thing, I need to make sure that I have an API key. Got it? If I have API key, I can do the same execution there. Understood? Clear?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll be starting with manual and then we'll be going with automations.
So
Or
first,
parallel.
I will be starting with JavaScript typescripting, Node.js, JavaScript, TypeScript, Playwright, Page Object Model, BDD, API testing, and then CI/CD. And then now I will jump onto GenAI. So I'll be talking about MCPs, agents. So making autonomous explorations, GH workflows. So this is how the training program will be. Okay. So here you will understand all the manual testing related MCPs or agents, everything, along with automation. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Any questions? Please ask me. Yes. Okay. So this is it from my end. If you have any questions, please ask me. And you can even ask me over WhatsApp. Okay. And so Padmaja asked, after the tests are created using AI agents, do we need to update or validate tests based on project? See, we can do everything by using AI agents. So we create AI agents to generate tests or to heal the tests. We can do all this. Okay. So this is all programming. So remember, we'll be covering the authentications and CRUD actions by using API, by using Playwright. Okay. And I already gave my mobile number. So please have it. So it is publicly available. Please, you can contact me through that. Any questions? Please ask me.
Yes, Doctor, this is somewhat out of box. See,
Yes, please.
I want to get certified, for example, in AI or in the Playwright from Microsoft. So after this, can I attempt?
No, Microsoft is not providing any AI certification. Playwright
Not
certification.
AI, Playwright related.
Playwright certification. So did you see anywhere that Microsoft Playwright certification? Did you see anywhere?
Yeah, there was some discussion going on. So
No. You see that? There is no certification at all. Okay.
No.
There is no certification at all. Right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. So if don't get deviated, I'm on Playwright from 2020. I'm the India's first Playwright corporate trainer. Okay. Yes, I know that I'm not on YouTube, or I'm not on Udemy. That's the reason I have less followers. I know that. Okay. But what I am saying is Microsoft didn't have any Playwright certification. Right? Any other questions? Please ask me. Yes, Karthik, any other doubts?
Yeah, fine with us.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine then. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.